The problem with blanket statements when it comes to a big purchase like a vehicle is that blankets don't cover everybody in every scenario. And so, as you do homework and as you begin to research, I'm gonna structure this relative specifically to F&I products because I hear a lot of really definitive things from people who would actually be really, really, really well matched and well served by the product that they're being offered. But there's a barrier, and a lot of times it will just be dismissed out of hand when there could have been tremendous benefits. A really good one is prepaid maintenance. If you like to do your dealership, if you like to do your service at the dealership, prepaid maintenance is a no-brainer. It really is. You pull in, it's paid for, you drive off, you don't have to worry about, anything additional on that front. You lock in today's prices. You are typically, when bundled, paying less overall than you would for the entirety of like going by interval. And so if that's who you are and that's your preference, then it absolutely makes sense for you to do that. And I oftentimes see, like, especially with people who are trying to dissuade people from paying for that particular package, 2 lines later be like, just do your own oil changes. And I don't know how to do my own oil changes. I don't. I have no interest in learning. I'm not taking that on. That's not a priority for me. And I prefer to have the brand that I drive do the work on my car because they're the ones who are most well suited and most well qualified for it. And so if that's you, taking that to heart, you're costing yourself money for the long haul, and you're complicating an experience that doesn't need to be complicated. Another one definitively that you hear is never buy a warranty. And that's not true either. And I can think of like a lot of different, I have another video on this, but I can think of like a lot of other people who will be very well served by having that in place. And it's actually something that it almost shouldn't be optional for them to do that if their financial house is in kind of a chaotic state, because if they're not able to get to work and if they don't have what they need to fulfill their transportation needs, and they also don't have cash out of pocket to be able to pay off any massive repair, yes, that coverage wrapped into a month-to-month payment versus trying to come out of pocket all at once could be a godsend and lifesaver for that individual. But they've been cautioned away from it, not appreciating the fact that for their circumstances and situation, it can be a huge, parachute when you're falling out of the sky. I also, for me, I'm pretty indifferent on the appearance protection-y kind of things. I just am. I am not a chip protect person. Husband still says it's his favorite 100% thing that I have ever bought him as a gift, is having that little front clear bra wrap on the front of the car. And so who would I be to say that reduce the quality of your ownership experience simply because my opinion and my framework dictates that nobody should do it? And so really keep an open mind when you're in the business office, really think things through and fully try and understand kind of what you want to get out of your ownership experience and what is going to be of most value to you in the process, and let that determine, along with your budget, of course, what you opt into from a financial product and insurance product standpoint. So good luck, happy shopping. If you have questions, let me know.